Well, howdy. It's that time of year again, deer season. And my 13-year-old son, Christian, got him a nice little doe last Saturday, and I found a really good recipe. It's by Scott Leysath in his Better Venison Cookbook. It's venison steaks with blue cheese compound butter. So let's make the marinade for the steaks first. We start with a half a cup of red wine. To the wine we add 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of minced rosemary. Use fresh rosemary if you can get it. 2 garlic cloves minced. This is why I wore gloves. A half a teaspoon of kosher salt. And a half a teaspoon of black pepper. We just want to mix that all together real good. These steaks here, they came off one of the hams off the back leg of the deer. We're going to put I've tried to make them about 10 ounces each, plus or minus. And just dump them in a bag. Is dumping a good cooking term? I'm not really for sure. That's what we're doing anyway. Got the steaks in, we got our stuff all mixed up, just dump it in the bag. Make sure it's all mixed up real good. Take the air out of the bag and then just seal it up. Set it aside. We're going to let that marinate like this overnight in the refrigerator. I would advise doing it at least 4 or 5 hours, but in our case we're doing it overnight. Now for the compound butter. For our compound butter, what we've done, we got 2 sticks of salted butter. We want to make that soft. We've got 2/3 cup of blue cheese, a 1/4 cup of minced green onions, and 2 garlic cloves that are minced. Onions, or onion, the way they say it in Louisiana. Minced garlic. And we just want to mix that all together really good. Now that we got our butter all mixed up, we're going to spread it out on some wax paper. We want it about, I've got a little too wide here, but about like that. Make it in a little rectangle, and then we're going to roll it so that it's in a cylinder. Now you can do this way ahead of time. In fact, Scott said he makes a whole bunch of them and then just leaves them in his freezer until he needs them, which is a good idea, I think. We'll just roll that in a cylinder like that. Twist the ends off, and then we're going to stick it in our freezer and just let her freeze. Well, we've let our steaks marinate overnight, and now we've took them out of the marinade and set them in the pan. We've let them rest for about 20 minutes, just regular air temperature. Now we're going to go outside and put them on the PG1000. I've got it set on about 200 degrees. We're going to cook them for about an hour. Try to get some smoke flavor on top of this garlic and everything else, and then we're going to finish it up on the direct side. Well, there you have it, venison steak with blue cheese compound butter. What I did was we smoked these for about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour at 200 degrees, and then I got that temperature up to about 90 degrees, and then I upped the temperature on the direct side to 300 degrees and finished them off at 300 degrees till they reached the internal temperature of 140. And we brought it in here and let them rest for a little bit. Put a big slick thick slab of that blue cheese butter on here, and there's nothing left to do but eat it. That's my favorite part. If you have any questions or want to talk about this, feel free to give me a call at 800-423-0698 or visit us on the web at www.cookshack.com. Bye.